Hello everyone, I'm going to cut down the timer short today because I actually started the live stream a few minutes late. How are you all doing? Please let me know if the audio's good because there's always audio problems in these live streams. So, Bathurst with a 54-degree track. It's going to be a bunch of fun, isn't it? 14 litres. Let's pop that on and do a little bit of quali practice. Alright, enjoy that, bud. Oh. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Hey, just Bex, and thank you. A bit of Bathurst and V8s. Should be a bit of fun. The hottest track of the season, hottest race of the season. I'm pretty sure it's 50 degrees in practice. It's 12 PM in game, so it's probably going to be similar to this in the races. We're in the Ford in this series, Hayden. Actually, why am I pushing? I should be chilling on my outlap to not kill the tyres too quickly. ABC, thank you. My nose is getting itchy. It likes to do this. I think this happened last time, or the night time before. My nose just starts getting super itchy before a race. So, how much time do we have left? We have okay, there's another 16 minutes until qualifying begins, so it's more than I expected. I thought we only had like 9 minutes. Oh boy, here we go. That's already a curb that I shouldn't have taken, and that's already oversteer that I shouldn't have gotten before the lap even started. Oh, that's a lap over already. Right, back to the pits. Great start. Last time I didn't even qualify, so hopefully this time around I will. This is such a strange corner. There's one line you can take through there. One very specific line, and it's so hard to get right. Alright. So we've got about another 15 minutes of practice to think about things. How many in the grid tonight? Well, I'm hoping there'll be more than the last time since it's the final race of the season. I think there were more that had marked their attendance this time. Can I check while I'm driving? I'm not entirely sure. Can I? Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to press. Oh, how do I get rid of that? Right, there we go. If I do this... Well, currently we only have 12, so that's extremely disappointing. But hopefully we'll pick up a few more within the next 15 minutes. I'll be rather disappointed if we don't. I like this track in GT3s. I mean, we had a really solid 12 hours of Bathurst here a few months ago. I don't know. The V8s in iRacing feel a bit interesting. Right, attempt number 2, I guess. Oversteer. Oh, well, that's lap over already. I've completely missed the line. Like, that's what I mean. There's one line, if you don't get it, you start oversteering, going crazy. Just like that. It's almost not worth going for qualifying fuel. Like, there's just so much more stability on race fuel. I mean, you lose it all on the mountain when driving with low fuel. It's 55 degrees now. Well, I've got absolutely zero confidence for qualifying again, but hopefully the race will go okay. I should probably be practicing more for these races, but with the low attendance throughout the season, I just can't honestly be bothered that much anymore with the practice. It's just not worth it. That's why I hope we have bigger attendance in the next league we do. Oh, I need to practice pit entrance a little bit as well. Done that only once or twice. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do the pit entrance on this lap. Oh, that is a deadly curb actually. It doesn't look bad, but it hurts when you hit it. Right, where do I brake? Left, brake. No, that's too late. Way too late. Yeah, okay, well that's too late. So halfway between that and the last time I practiced. Alright, well I think I know where to brake now. Alright, 10 minutes until quali begins. Yeah, well that corner is definitely my least favourite in the V8s. I cannot stand it. I just want to practice the pit entry, so I really shouldn't be trying to bin it. Cool. I think we'll have a decent race tonight as long as I don't put it in a wall. I'm fairly confident I'm not smashing the walls. It's just when I'm messing around and pushing a bit too hard in practice, I tend to scrape the walls here and there. We'll see. Anything can happen. Right, so left here, brake here. That gives me a 1x, but it's close. Oh, and that's another thing I need to remember. 50 kilometers per hour speed limit in the pits, so I have to brake extra early. Yes, there's two races. There's a 20-minute race, which is no pit stops, unless you get damage, of course. And then there's a 45-minute feature race where we do have a pit stop. But we have to pit because we'll run out of fuel if we don't.
Alright guys, welcome along to the final round of this
Thank you, whoever just subscribed.
Challenger series. So, for tonight, as always, we'll have likely one heat at this stage due to numbers. That will go for 9 laps, or 20 minutes, whichever comes first. Afterwards there'll be the 5-minute warm-up, as per usual, and then going into the feature race, which will be 21 laps, or 45 minutes, whichever comes first. Just a quick refresher. I mean, you guys know the rules right now. By now, you're pretty good at all that.
I don't
just again going over blue flags and stuff, because over the top of the mountain, it will be very difficult to manage this. So,
oh wow!
Please, you have to cooperate. Again, if the car in front, if you are receiving blue flags, just make sure you get off the racing line when you can in a safe manner. If you're the car overtaking, then make sure you get past the car in a safe manner as well.
Wait, how long's the feature, did he say? 21 laps?
If there aren't any questions, I'll leave you guys to it.
It's not showing up. Wait, if we go into the website real quick. No, that's not the right website.
You've got me there. You've stumped me completely.
Oh, I need to
I'll have to get back to you on that one.
Set up the voice thing. Cool. Right, how many laps? Oh, they haven't even updated it on the website. Right, well, I'm guessing I heard 21. Okay, what would run out first? Laps or time? 45, let's work this out. What's the average lap time? Oh, it's really hot, so 2.7s, mid 2.07s, maybe 8s. So that's 127.5 seconds. Yeah, so we'll be doing 21 laps. Okay. So I can afford to put less fuel in the car. Or rather, I can afford to refuel less in the pit stop. So that means if I'm using 4.52 per lap times 21, 95 litres. So I'm just going to put 2 extra litres in to be safe. Oh wait, there's an extra lap. No, there's not. 20. It's only if you run out of time you get an extra lap in a race. It's 21. That's 95. Let's put 97 litres in. Okay, cool. I'm gonna run out of fuel somehow, I bet. So what did I say? 97, 77.7. So I only need to add 20 litres or so. Pit stop, okay. Where is it? Race stuff. 20, just add 20 litres in the bits. Right, I think I'm all set for the race, for the feature. Super sprint format from the sprint series this season-ish. I didn't actually follow the sprint series, the sprint series. Righto, well I got how many minutes? Laps time, that means I've got like 4 minutes. Let me do a quick lap or two. Why am I pushing on the outlap? I need to get out of my head. I'm not on race practice anymore. Killing the tyres before I can even use them. It's important in iRacing because the first lap's the most grip you're going to get, or at least in the V8s. Yeah, these cars eat the tyre life. Then feature, everyone make sure enough fuel for the jump. Oh yeah. You have to have enough fuel to make it to the ramp. Ah, then he went to the wall. Actually, I probably won't have enough fuel to drive an extra lap after the race ends. Hey JR, nice to see you. This is going to be so fun, driving at 55-degree track temps. Oh, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to complete... No, I'm not. I'm not going to be able to complete this lap. Oh well. Ah, that corner is also very tricky. Like, you either understeer like a bus or you get it perfect. There's no other way about it. Just with the way the weight moves around the car. That was actually a really good lap up to that point. I was nearly half a second up on my previous time. My balance in the setup's not very great though. I can feel it's a bit random in some corners. It doesn't really know what to do. Right, shouldn't be too much longer. Oh yep, it's over now. So we get 3 attempts at qualifying in 10 minutes. So ultimately I'll go out, do 1 lap, come back on the pits, get new tyres and do it again. Right, here we go. 54 degrees. This is going to be fun. How much fuel? Oh, I'll have enough fuel. Thanks, Turks. These downhill braking zones are going to be the sketchiest parts of the race. If you go a little too deep, you're going to go almost guaranteed into the wall that's up ahead. Or into the car that's in front of you. Right, I saved a little bit of tyre life on that lap. Let's see how much that actually helps. I'm probably going to bin it. We'll see. Super cautious through there. That wasn't the greatest corner. That was a very, very cautious mountain. I think this will be a decent banker lap. Still got 2 corners to go through, and they're not very easy corners. Well, I completed a lap, thankfully. Let's go back and put some new tyres on. I used a lot of fuel on... No, I didn't. I used a normal amount of fuel on that. I didn't even know what my time was. You know what, I'm not even going to look at my time until... Oh, I can see it. 205.8. Yeah, that's a good lap. I'm happy with that. It definitely could have been around about mid 205. I was very cautious in the mountain section. How much time do I have? Wrong way. Where am I going? 5 minutes. I should have enough time for another lap. That corner is definitely one corner I could have gained at least a 10th and a half on. And this one. Both are very cautious through those turns. I'm not going to check anyone else's times though, just yet. It's no point getting your mind distracted on what everyone else is doing when you need to focus on your own qualifying. Okay, do I have enough time? If I'm... yeah, no, I've got plenty of time. I mean, I don't think I'm going to improve on my time I just did. It's another degree hotter than it was on that lap, so I'm at a slight disadvantage already. But I'll go for it anyway. Let's see what we can do. was a smoother start out of the last corner. Ah, I got the grass. That'll be that done. I mean, not necessarily. I haven't lost too much time, but I was up until I touched the grass. It was... yeah, it was almost really good, but it wasn't. Oh, I've really lost quite a bit of time. Oh, that's a wall. Oh well. I was just going to... those are the two corners I knew I'd lost time on the previous lap. I just wanted to make the most of it. Oh well. It was still a good enough lap that I got in there. Oh wow! What's going on there? We still have O'Hara, Bailey, and Bull, who are the guys I've been challenging, well, that have been challenging me. We've been challenging each other in the whole series, and they haven't even put a lap in. That's a little concerning. Well, they better get a lap in. Oh, Bailey's just popped in a 207.4. Wow, okay. Oh, Bull's just put in a pretty quick time. It's just a 10th behind the time I did. Still got a few drivers who haven't put a time in yet. I'm going to get my race set up on in the meantime. Let me just confirm. Oh, how many? I didn't hear how many laps. I think he said 9 laps. However, more fuel's a little bit better in the race, just for stability. 9 times 4.52. Oh, I've got like plenty of fuel. I'm good. Enjoy your dinner, blood. Race will be beginning in about 2 minutes' time. That's... I think I'll leave it. I made one setup change. Actually, 2. I'll do that. And I'm gonna do that. Yes, that was slightly more comfortable. Right, how much time? 20 seconds. O'Hara, Simon, Scanlon, Scott Blair, Jake Graham haven't got a time in. That's not good. That's what I did last time. I think a lot of people struggled to get in a good lap though. Bailey and Cook both in the 207s. They just couldn't get a quick one in. Difficult at this track though. All it takes is a 0x, which is a scrape in the wall, and that's lap invalid. Thanks, Dad. But yeah, Bull was super close. I mean, I was surprised to get such a smooth lap on the first go, so I'm happy with that. Right, time to race. Hopefully I won't bin it in the first corner. First lap.
Alright, Heat 1 is gridding up. Good luck.
Okay, I'm gonna get in the grid. Right, no refuels in this race. Okay, just only reason I'd need to take the pits is if I get damage. I'm all ready to go. My car is angled quite a lot towards the wall. Not sure why that is. I'm aiming right at the Falcon wall brand over there. That's actually a slight disadvantage because I'm going to have to pull the car back a little to the right, which takes a little bit of my traction away. I can't say I've ever faced so sideways before at the start of a race. Oh, here we go. Oh, that wasn't too bad. That was a nice, clean exit. I think I'll be safe for the first, well, the second turn. Now I just need to make, I mean, I've got plenty of fuel, but I've got to practice my fuel saving for the second race. I wouldn't be surprised if we hear a yellow flag. We haven't had that all season, have we? I don't think we have. I'm feeling so much more traction with the heavier fuel. It's actually a nice feeling to have some extra grip on the rear tyres. So this is the part of the track where it's most likely to be seeing overtakes. I have a second gap back to Bull, so I should be safe this time around. And with a higher chance of crashes, we may be seeing more backmarker traffic as well throughout the races, so another thing to be aware of. Hey, passa. Why do I lift for some corners? In iRacing, I find that I generally drive faster when I do the lift and coast strategy into corners. It's just that iRacing requires a very smooth driving style, and when I do that, I seem to drive faster, and it also saves fuel. So when I lift early into the corners, I don't use as much fuel. So it's a why shouldn't I do, I guess. Get two benefits and there's not really any negatives out of it. So if you do iRacing, I'd just giving this a go. Even if it doesn't work out, at least you tried it. But it definitely does help me. And of course, you save fuel. So when it comes to endurance races, you might be able to cut out on a pit stop or two if you use it effectively. I look like James Baldwin's brother. I don't know about that. Ooh, that was a bit of a weird line. Right when you start the mountain section, as soon as you get one line wrong, it puts you off for the entire mountain section, all the way down to this point. You're slightly wide, then you're slightly too wide for the next corner, or too narrow for the next corner. It's a bit of a mess when you get it wrong. Right, my fuel's only just on target at the moment, so I'm going to have to be quite careful in the next race. Has anyone ever said something really distracting in the stream chat that's ever got me into a crash? No, not during a race. Like maybe during a fun race, when I'm just having a bit of fun, but not in a league race. I generally concentrate a little bit more on these races. But yeah, no, for sure when I'm practicing and just driving a little bit more, well, when I'm not focusing as much, obviously. And I have these really, really loud subscriber notifications that come through that blast my ears out every single time. They almost cause me to crash. Oh, that sounded funny. So I've currently got a 3-second gap. That's quite nice to see. The tyre drop off in these cars is huge, so I wouldn't be surprised if people's tyres are going off already, especially at these insane temperatures. Wow, okay, so the two behind me are fairly close to each other, so they may be battling each other and slowing each other down. Oh, it was a shame for O'Hara, he didn't get a lap in, so he'll be stuck towards the back of the traffic. Oh, there we go, there's one of those notifications. But thank you, whoever it was. Ooh, that was close. I may have a 3-second gap, but all it takes is one little wall tap and that'll be my advantage gone. car stopped in the right. Oh no. Oh, he's gone back to the pits. So you pressed it before you said it was distracting. Those sounds are so loud. I tried to turn them down, but I don't think I can. They're just super loud and I have to deal with it. Right, what lap is it? We're going on to lap 6 of 9, so we've got 4 to go, 3 to go, I can't remember. I'm not good at math. So we've got 6, 7, 8, 9, yep, we've got 4 laps. Right, I'm meeting my fuel target quite a lot now, so that's good. That was slow. Should I solo the Bathurst 1000 iRacing event? I don't know why, but should I? I was considering it. I'm gonna hate myself after it, but might be a little bit of fun. Thanks, Volta. Yeah, we're having a bit of fun. I've got a almost 7-second gap already, so those two must be fighting. They're very close to each other. Yeah, because the two behind me are separated by about 0.3 of a second. Oh wow, they're like side by side. So yeah, they're definitely slowing each other down. Oh, they've just lost 2 seconds. Something happened there. Well, now Timothy Cook's right behind them, so it's a 3-way battle for P2 there. Oh, that's a little wide. Nothing too bad though, I'm alright. Oh, that was almost a wall. I'd love to see how close that was. The back is starting to swing around a lot under braking. I may have to push the brake bias forward just a touch. I want to do that now. Oh no, Jared Bailey's dropped out of the top 4, so he's gone. I don't know what happened, he must have crashed. The thing is so slippery out the corners right now. Yeah, this is getting quite dodgy under brakes. Okay, so this lap and one more to go, and then we move on to a 45-minute feature race. Hey Blood, how was dinner?
Sorry, Ryan, I absolutely sucked you there, mate.
Oh, it sounds like Jared's having a bit of a rough race at the moment. Sucks, he was really having a good battle with Bull, at least that's what I could tell by the relative. The gaps between the drivers behind me, but now he's gone. Oh, that sounds quite nice. That's good to hear. Okay, next lap's the last lap for the 20-minute race. I wonder where O'Hara is, because he started near the back because he didn't qualify. I'll try to check on the next main straight. He is not in the top 7. Ooh. Don't do that too often. O'Hara's currently in 10th. Jared Bailey's just behind him. Well, by about 9 seconds. Adrian Stefan's also right there in the battle for the top 2. Well, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, no. I sometimes give a little bit of throttle burst just between that corner and the dipper, but it's a bit too much. Especially on these tyres. Hey Peter, why did I stop playing ACC? I just think I got a little bit burned out with ACC. I've been doing it for so long, all the lap guides and everything. I mean, I still, when there's new tracks coming to ACC and new cars, I'll do more track guides. But I think I just drove it so much that I got a bit burnt out from it. So I've just been driving different sims, different cars, and just trying to, you know, explore sim racing a little bit more. Now, I will come back to ACC when the time is right, probably when there's new content or a big update or something. Alright, well that was the final lap of that race. I'll see if I can make it to the ramp. How much fuel do I have? Oh yeah, I've got enough fuel. I'll go to the back straight and we'll do the ramp.
Good move there, Tim. Wasn't expecting that.
But yeah, something happened to Jared Bailey. We might be able to look at it later on if I remember after the feature race. Oh, how long does this post-race period last? It might not last long enough for me to get to the end of the track. Oh, Blood, you'll see the ramp. You'll know exactly what ramp I'm talking about once we do it. How much time do we have? Oh, there's 2 minutes remaining, so... What I might do is I'll wait for the others to come up with me and we'll do the ramp together. Thanks, Dad. Hopefully have a good one in the feature race. Alright, here we go. So I'm going to wait right here. I've got a minute and a half remaining. Let me see how far behind they are. Oh, there's only one person on the track. Alright, well let's just go for it. One other person on the track. Let's just go for the ramp. I've got enough fuel. Let's just go for it. Hopefully I'll actually hit it. Oh, I ran out of time. It must have cut it short because of everyone getting off the track. We'll see it at the end of the feature race, hopefully.
Okay, 5-minute break and then we'll get into the feature.
You got a glimpse of what's to come. That timing was the worst. The actual worst. We'll do it again at the end of the race if I have enough fuel. Actually, I better put my race setup on for the feature race. It ain't that typical though. The timing of that couldn't have been worse. Hey Steve, thank you. Warm-up time. I'm not going to do the ramp on the warm-up, we'll save that for the end. But I do just want to get a touch of practice on these new tyres and heavy fuel. So, okay, so since I got that result, I should be, yeah, I'll be P1 for on the grid for the feature race. Hopefully have a nice clean race. Bull was really, really quick in qualifying. He just doesn't seem to quite have the race pace though. O'Hara will be probably midway up the field now. Actually, how many people do we have? How many people do we have in here? Nope, it doesn't show. I can't tell right now, but I'm pretty sure we only have somewhere around 15 people here today, so again, not very good. It's the final race of the season, and then hopefully the next one will be a little bit more attractive to other drivers to stick throughout the season. Oh, I want to make that, what's it, the setup change real quick. It's just a little bit more toe in the front. Felt a little bit better. And start with a little bit less brake bias and then slowly push it forward as I go. Okay, that's all I'm going to change. Feature race is 45 minutes, or, yeah, 45 minutes or 21 laps, whichever comes first. I think 21 laps will come first. Two more minutes and then the race will begin. Oh, actually, I don't know. Oh, I don't have enough time. I was going to quickly do a pit entry practice, but no, time will be up. I know how to take the pit entry. I'll just be a little bit more cautious. Right, where is O'Hara? That is O'Hara's car. Okay, 10 seconds and we should be getting onto the grid. Okay, final race of the season. I think I said that right. I got excited there. It showed 36 degrees for the track for me. Wait, what just happened? Missed start? What? What happened? What? Okay.
Apologies for that, guys. We'll restart.
Can we restart it?
Trying around a lot of be interesting.
We had a
Yeah,
premature
let's
start. The two behind me just took each other. The three behind me, they just took each other out. I don't know what's going on. He said we would restart it, but I don't. Can you restart it? I don't think you can restart these sessions. I mean, the guys just took each other out behind me, so we can't exactly just drive a lap and have a manual start, because I don't know what we're doing. I mean, I'm driving slowly. Can't. Okay, there's one person behind me. Okay, well, we'll just wait. Not quite sure what's going on. Yeah, whatever happened, we ended the warm-up session, and literally the moment we swapped over to the race session, it had already started. Very weird.
Yeah, so apologies for that, guys. That was just a miscommunication with the commands there. So we're going to be launching a new session quickly, which will just be a short practice just to make sure everyone's in, and then the race with the same settings. So
Okay, oh, here comes everybody.
I'll hop out of this session, and I'll let you guys know when the next one's up.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna drive until we get told otherwise, until we get told to join the next session.
Yep. I've just screenshotted that, thank you.
Oh boy.
I have now officially led my first lap.
Oh gosh, I better not do that, I'll break my wrist if the thing flicks on me. It didn't work. This thing's got no angle on it. Alright, let's pop out and try doing the next session. I will remember that setup change to make. Have another drink of water real quick. Ooh, iRacing. Please don't do this to me. I've got this issue with iRacing is whenever I close a session, it stays open in the background and I have to open Task Manager to actually close it. Right, I don't know, I think I got away. I think I closed it. Right, nice. So I assume I have to withdraw from the session. So I'm able to join the next one. Is that it? Or was that the session that I just left. It's showing me in the session, so that probably means that's the session I just left. Well, at least we can count how many people are racing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you can't see this. Right, I'll try to bring this up in the meantime. Maybe we have a look at the results of that race. Can we? My leagues. Sessions? Okay, what's this? Yes, this might be it. Is it? No? It's still in progress apparently, so I can't see the results. No, this is where I go to find the... Yeah, I think I can't view the results because it's still in session. No results in the last 7 days. Yeah, oh well. Well, we're gonna have to wait a little bit, unfortunately. Sorry about the delay, guys. Just gonna have to wait until we are set to go for the next race.
Server's just going up now, guys. Shouldn't be a minute.
Okay, so where is the server going to be? Is it going to be in the league section or in the hosted session? We'll find out. Oh, I think that's it. That must be it right there. If you guys do iRacing or any form of sim racing really, and you're wanting to get into some leagues, particularly if you're based in the Oz, NZ or Oceanic region, actually no, they're extending to Europe and America, so if you're interested in getting into some league racing, feel free to join the OOR community, get involved with some racing, some league racing. Oh, it just moved. Where did it go? Disappeared. Is that it? No, that's the session. No, this is it. Okay, okay. Time to join. We're racing in a minute. You would, but you're in console. Yeah, that's the other thing, I guess. We are mostly based on PC. I think we are completely based on PC, so wouldn't quite work with console, unfortunately. I'm sure there's got to be some console communities out there, though, doing league racing. Has to be.
Alright, new session is up.
Well, I believe I'm joining the right one.
You should be able to find it under the Sessions tab in the OOR League.
Oh, yeah, you are in one. That's right. Yeah, you told me about that last time, I think. Right. Which is the most likely corner I'm going to bin it on in this race? I feel like probably the dipper, but the corner before the dipper. Aussie Xbox
Also,
Racing
make sure
League.
if you haven't withdrawn from the old session, you'll need to do that to join the new one.
Right, well,
Otherwise, it will show as unavailable.
Okay. Should be good. Why is iRacing not showing on the live stream? Oh, there we go. Griffins. Yeah, probably Griffins. Okay, everybody. No. What Something's not right. No, this is the old session. I thought this was the new session. I better... Yeah, this is definitely the wrong one. Okay. Oh, I have to close iRacing manually again. Wait, let me do that. I noticed in the chat section that a few other people had joined the same session, so hopefully they'll realize they're in the wrong session. Sim running? No, I just closed it. Right. Ah, there's two of them. Which one is it? Well, this one's got 5 minutes remaining. Doesn't show my name in it already. Look at the details. Practice length, 10 seconds, what? Well, I have to assume that this is probably it. Let's just get into it, so we're not wasting time. The fact that there's 5 minutes remaining, yeah, registration ends in 5 minutes, so this will be the right session this time. Ah, you can't see it again. Well, now you can see it. Loading into the session. One thing I'm a little confused about, I'm not sure how it's going to work, is the starting positions, because we're not going to be going through another qualifying session, so I wonder how the starting grid is going to be based. I mean, of course we can do it manually, but that makes things more complicated. Hopefully everybody gets into the session. It would be quite a shame if somebody maybe isn't on the voice chat and can't hear the race director or something like that. So we've all been clearly directed to the next session. Not James Baldwin's brother. Okay, now I can get rid of this again. Okay, there we go. Warm up of how long? 10 minutes, but we only have about 3.5 minutes remaining, and then we just go straight into the... I can't read it. I've got this thing in the way. Let me try and move that. I can't move it. Why can't I move it? You can't read it either because the standing's in the way. So, if I can see that correctly, it says 50 minutes or 21 laps. So we'll definitely only last for 21 laps. 50 minutes will be like 23
so
laps.
we went by laps this time, and so the time defaulted to 50 minutes for this session. It's likely going to go to laps.
So every time I open iRacing, I have to re-enable the voice chat. Really frustrating. At least we've got things sorted out this time. How's the live stream looking? We've still got the overlay working. Yes, we do. Hey, Dimitri. I've only got like 2 minutes of practice. Oh, but the track's much cooler now. I mean, not much. It's only 5 degrees cooler, but close to 10. But it'll make a difference. And I get a chance. Or do I? We'll see. Do I get to practice my pit entry? Yeah, I still don't know how the styling grid's gonna work. Uh-oh. In iRacing, every single degree of temperature makes such a big difference. So yeah, 5 degrees. It's closer to 10 degrees, so it will make a difference. This is closer towards the temperatures we were running in the rest of the season. How fast V8's going to chase? Let's find out. Got the speed in the center of the screen next to the throttle input, under the gear number.
So because we can't set the grid, we can't set a custom grid in settings, we may have to just take the first lap, like to get everyone in order, just do like a rolling start for 1 lap and then get going. I wish there was a way where we could just set it and then run the race as normal, but unfortunately that's not the case.
It just has to be done on the server setup, like before. So QA now.
Just about perfect. Ugh. So we're gonna have to do a bit of a weird manual start. Okay, got the right setup going. Got a minute to get on the grid. So I'm all happy with that. Okay, we've got 2 minutes to get on the grid. Well, I'm hoping the race director will clearly direct us all through, because some people might not be able to hear and end up jumping straight into the car in front of them. Gone up by 1 degree. Where's the arrow? I want to add 20 litres in the pits. Oh, not that. And I don't want to tear off, and the rest can stay the same.
So we're not doing a proper start now? I think it's like a formation lap.
Yeah, so when the green lights come on, don't pull away from the grid. I will list out the grid order, and the drivers you can form up 2 by 2. We'll do a formation lap and then get going. Apologies again, guys.
So we just confirm we'll stop on the grid and do a standing start?
So when these green lights go, yeah, everyone just stay where you are. Again, I'll call out the grid order. We'll pull away. You'll pull away from the grid as I list off your names. I don't think a standing start's going to work. I think it's going to have to be a rolling start.
Yeah, people will stop in the wrong positions if we go for a manual standing start. You can't really even see your box. Please, nobody jump.
Okay, so first is Dove, second is Bull. Third and fourth are Cook and Stefan.
Thanks, Steve.
Fifth and sixth are Zach Smith and Matthew Keane. Seventh and eighth are Jack Delsini and Andrew O'Hara. Ninth and 10th are Anthony Chisana and Jared Bailey. 11th and 12th are Ryan Nichols and Andrew Proctor. 13th and 14th, Haney Curry and Michael Locke. And 15th, Drew Laird. And I think we may have dropped someone, so the order may shift around a bit.
Can we begin moving? I don't think they went through.
Please no returning favour, Ryan.
Right, well, I guess we're gonna go. $100 an hour seems alright for a warm-up lap or formation lap.
Alright, I'll let you guys know when to go double file.
Hopefully you have a bit of fun with the race.
Let's all grid up, Pete.
Hopefully, but nobody takes each other out during this formation lap. Well, that would be a bit of a poor start.
As much as I'd love to do that, there's no way I can redo the start procedure. Like, I can't make the green lights go on the screen, so... and counting in would just be, I don't know. Unfortunately, yeah, with this circumstance, I think rolling start's the best way to go.
Old school rules.
I don't seem to have my push-to-talk working for some reason. As I said, every time I join an iRacing session, it completely resets my voice, well, the voice chat settings. So obviously, it's unassigned my voice to push-to-talk button.
I guess leader just takes control of when we take off. Yeah.
Yep. So go 2x2 now, guys, please, and leaders stick to 80Ks. Just make sure the field bunches up.
On iRacing, I really don't think it's much benefit from warming the tyres. I've just found, I mean, at least watching the top guys, they don't warm their tyres as well. They just sort of drive in a straight line like this.
Alright, no overtaking before the start-finish line. Leader, you control the field.
Alright, here we go. I guess let's just go from here. And we're away, finally underway for the 45-minute race, or the 21-lap race. That should be good for the pit stop when we get there. Let's go. I nearly broke on the grass there. I was a little worried. I had a very poor corner because of it. Also have to adjust to the slightly different track conditions. That certainly was not my best lap at Bathurst. It's still not even over. I was missing all the apexes and all over the place. Okay, let's have a better lap. Just need to concentrate that a little bit more. It's a bit cleaner. That wasn't a little bit wide, but not too bad.
Car 13.
Copy 13.
So we have Bull second, Cook third, and Stefan in fourth. Oh, that would have been nasty if I put a wheel on the tyre and accelerated too hard. Okay. Those two are still quite close behind, they're quite close to each other as well, so we might have a similar situation as the last race where second and third end up battling each other and allowing me to pull away. So we have 21 laps. I want to pit just after halfway if I have the gap. So pitting around lap 11 sounds alright. Oh, we've lost a driver from the race. Pit strategies, it depends on what sim you're on. Like ACC, they get a bit complicated, but iRacing, it's not too much. You don't have to worry about tyre pressures, you just have to worry about how much fuel you're adding. Basically, if there's a car right behind you doing a similar pace to you, and you're approaching the time to pit, or about halfway through the race generally, you got to be aware of them undercutting you, which means they'll go onto fresh tyres, and when they come out the pits, their outlap will be really quick because they're on new tyres, yet your in-lap to the pits will be slower because you're on old tyres. So they have an opportunity to get in front of you because of that. try read that in a moment. Nice, I've got a bit of a gap at the moment. Those two are starting to spread out from each other, so they won't be slowing each other down as much right now. So you went to start on 80 laps. You start on 80 litres. Alright, I'll keep reading that soon. Yeah, I can't really take my eyes off the track going through this part of the circuit. Try again. So you want to start on 80 litres and add 80 litres for both pit stops. For both pit stops, so did you have... Oh yeah, 2 mandatory pit stops. That sounded like you had a good strategy, but the disconnection ain't ideal. That sucks. Or did the internet just cut out or something? Those are the worst. Those are like the mechanical failures of sim racing. Right, time to push that brake bias just a touch forward again. Okay, we're lap 7, so in about 4 laps I'll try pit. Oh wow, what happened behind me? All went into the pits. This is a little early to go in the pits. I see Cook's gone as well. Don't know what happened there. Well, we have Stefan in second now, he's 11 seconds back, so I've got plenty of time. I could actually extend my stint a little bit longer. But I don't need to. Oh, that was a bit of a weird line. Yeah, you're really annoyed you're in P6 and you qualified 12th. Well, it is quite unfortunate. When was that? Are you crazy, or am I only racing against 3 others? Well, no, there's about 15 other cars on track. Well, 1 left, so there's probably more, so something like 14 cars on track at the moment. 14 or 15. So there's a couple things to check in the replay. Oh, actually, I don't know. I won't be able to access the replay from the first race because we left the session, so I can forget about that. But we can try to see what happened to Bull and Cook after this race. What wheelbase am I using? I'm using the SimMagic M10. Oof. Yeah, I'm not getting this section right. I need to try and get my lines better through there next time. Alright, enjoy the shower. See you soon, blood. Okay. 2 minutes 7 lap time. I don't even think I bet my best lap from the heat race, which was 10 degrees hotter than this. Oh yeah, my line's a bit all over the place right now. The 2 guys behind me are also battling it out, so they're going to be slowing each other down. Battling for P2. Something's happened to Destiny. Oh no, it was just a glitch. Oh, he's gone in the pits. I haven't checked my fuel usage and it's actually pretty good and nothing to worry about. Ooh, that was close. I did actually scrape the wall there. It shouldn't affect me too much. I'll go 2 more laps and then we'll pit. One driver we haven't seen who may still be climbing through the field is O'Hara. Oh, I don't see him, but I did see Cook's name in there still. So Cook, he's now in about 6th. He's 44 seconds back. You know, I think some of those guys have pitted already. That was a better driven lap. Okay, I'll pit on the next lap. See how far ahead we are after the pits. The rears aren't liking me at the moment. I know it hasn't been the best league or the best series or the most exciting season in the world. Unfortunately, attendance for the season's dropped off massively. It's not really acceptable. So we can just hope that more people turn up for the next season, whatever I do. I'll be keen to do another iRacing league, it's just hopefully people turn up. Oh, got a few back markers just up the road. Thank you, JR. Right, let's go to the pits before we lose time behind cars. Taking the fuel. How's the fuel looking? Ooh, that should be alright. Got a 1x there, nothing to worry about. Since I have the time, I'll add an extra litre, or just so I have the fuel to get around a cooldown lap. Right, so here come the guys up behind me. Let's see where we pull out. So I've got an 18-second lead at the moment. Cook's in second, Bailey third, Stefan fourth. Where's Bull? Bull's all the way back in about 8th. He's 27 seconds back. So something's definitely happened with him. Hey, I've got grip again. That's nice. Do Aussies and New Zealanders get drunk? Well, from what I've heard, yes they do. A lot of them do. But I'm not one of those. Manage the gap. Yeah, we'll hold on to this. Got plenty of space right now. I'm certain that there was some sort of crash or spin behind me because those guys were way closer before. Thank you, Steve. Fully power slides out the chase, yeah. The thing's easy to get sideways. Road America was quite enjoyable. I mean, I had a bit of a sloppy drive, but on my part, but overall it was quite good. And Bailey had a solid race there. Oh, that's a bit too sideways for my liking. Ooh. Shifted down a bit late. Yeah, I don't think I had the thing set up right there. Particularly around the long right-hander at Road America. I just didn't feel right there at all. Still fun though. Don't want to be doing that too much longer. There's a very natural sort of trait to this car. As you come out the corners, the rear just pulls straight to the side. It's controllable, it just does that. We're at 15, 6 to go. Oh wow. I mean, pitting slightly later than the other guys definitely gave me an extra advantage, just having newer tyres closer to the end of the race. We do have cars, or a car, just up the road. I have to be careful. That came out of almost nowhere. Lucky to catch that one. I'm actually slightly behind my fuel target. I need to lift this a little bit more. Should be fine. I did add extra fuel in the pit stop. Oh, that also jumped on me pretty suddenly. Oh, Jared Bailey's just behind me. He's a lap down though. I wonder what happened. A few things to look at in the replay. Oh, we're almost sub 40 degrees on the track. Well, the car does feel a bit better in this race. 5 laps of fuel, and I've only got about 3 laps left. 4 laps, including this one. Ooh. That was not meant to happen. I think Bailey's going faster than me. He must. Well, obviously he's gone to the pits recently. He must have got damage. You have fresh tyres on now, though. Right, I should be absolutely fine for fuel now. Hey Blood, no, we've still got another 2 laps after this. Oh, Bailey just dropped back an extra 2 seconds. Not sure what happened. Yeah, I don't really know why I've got such a big lead. I think there was definitely a crash between a few guys behind me at some point during the race. I'll try have a look in the replay after. The rear is just so eager to step out on throttle now. Only a couple more laps to get through. Oh, Bull just left the session. So he can't have had a good race, unfortunately. Cook's in P2, Keen's in P3. Where's P8 and they're in front of me. Okay. Okay, one more lap. As I take the worst possible exit out of the final turn. Oh yeah, I got plenty of fuel for this lap and another lap and half another one after that. Final lap of the season.
Car 38.
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good.
Copy 38.
Collisions on the final lap. So Keen is no longer in P2 and he's unfortunately back to P7. We have Smith in P3 I should say. Alright, let's finish the lap. Okay, last corner. And that should be it. Yep, that's race complete. That's the season complete as well. Well, I mean, that was a smooth, solid race, I guess. Both of them. Nothing really went wrong in either of them. I wonder, what do you get mailed a trophy? No, there's no prizes. Just for fun, I guess. Just getting involved with the leagues and having a good time. Alright, well for those heading off right now, thank you for watching, and for those who've watched throughout the season, of course, thank you all for sticking around. We'll stay for a little bit longer, we'll look at the results, we'll ramp the ramp at the end of the lap. Yes, I would have won the championship as well. I don't really think it's worth really taking the championship results into consideration. It's just, there's a lot of people who didn't turn up. There's a lot of people who missed races. I'm one of the only people, probably, I know there's probably a few others as well, but not many people attended every single race of the season. So the championship results, they don't really mean anything.
Thanks, guys. It was a good,
just a bit of fun.
series. Races and over the done the jump, guys.
I'd like to use push to talk, but apparently it doesn't work. So I can thank those for hosting the season, because it's been a bit of fun. Anything else coming out racing wise, I'm not sure. However, I'm going to wait just here real quick to see if anybody else decides to do the ramp with me. Hopefully we won't cut. Oh, there's only a minute remaining. I'll wait for Cook. And then we'll just go see what happens. Oh, I should have waited, because now I've got less speed to carry. Right, let's go. Here we go, ramp time. The slipstream. Right, here we go, guys. Hopefully I'll hit the ramp. Uh-oh.
Alright, well that brings us to the end of the V8 series. Thanks again for coming along, guys. I hope you enjoyed the
Yeah, it
racing.
was a nasty smack.
I know that, you know, the car, it was definitely an interesting one to choose.
Let's watch it again.
And I guess the numbers reflected that closer to the end of the series. But we thank you all again for sticking with it. Be sure to stick around in the Discord if you'd like, for any fun nights that we'll run, and the potential for future leagues as well down the line. We'll have to go through the standings in a few incidents after this race, but we can pretty safely say congrats to Brandon Dove for the championship win.
Thanks for hosting it, guys. I had fun for the week that I could be here.
Wait, I'll try and enable my voice chat real quick. You watch that
Alright.
again from a different point of view.
Thanks for coming out again. I'll catch you guys around the Discord. See ya.
Thanks, Pete.
Thank you, everyone. I've got no idea whether my voice push to talk is working on the game, but yeah, I do thank everyone who was involved in running the series. It was a bit of fun. Let's watch it from one more camera view. I love how I hit the wall and then my rear end just slaps him away from the track. It's just completely denying him the chance of continuing along the racing line. It looked like he actually had the chance. If I play this in slow motion, it actually looks like he's caught the car and has the ability to continue down the road, but I completely deny him by just slamming my rear end into him. No, you will not continue your lap. Oh, that was a bit of fun. It's always fun to hit the ramp after Bathurst. But hey, thank you to everybody who's been watching, and thank you to all who participated. Those who did turn up to the events, for those who ran the series. Again, I'm not too sure what I'll be driving next. There's no plans for a next iRacing season with OOR, so I can't really say if I'm going to be driving another series anytime soon. I'd like to do more iRacing leagues. ACC I'm not too keen on at the moment. I'm going to wait until more content comes out. And other sims, well, nobody drives R Factor anymore, unfortunately, and nobody really drives on the original Assetto Corsa. What else is there? Automobilista 2. OOR hosts some fun nights, so if you guys want to do a bit of fun night driving on Automobilista 2, then jump into the Octane Online Racing Discord and you'll be able to get involved. And what else is there? Oh, I don't know, but yeah, we'll see. Some good ACC races. Oh, I'm not sure about ACC at the moment. I might come and visit it again sometime, but I prefer to just wait for some new content. Spice things up a little bit. Oh, Race Room, that's another good sim. They don't run Race Room leagues, OOR, but Race Room's is good fun. It's recently received that force feedback update, and it feels so much better than it used to. Yeah, Race Room's a bit underrated. It's just so entertaining. I'll watch it from his point of view. Let me see. The funny thing is, he would have caught that. He would have kept going if I didn't slap him away from the track. Oh well. Bit of fun. Cool, before I end the live stream, I want to look at the results. Just to show you guys. If it lets me. So let's see if we go to the leagues, my leagues. Sessions, is it? Or is it seasons? View season. Okay. It's actually kind of hard for me to tell if this is up to date or not. Has this been updated since that race? It might have been, but anyway, this is your general idea of what the results are for the championship. I did win by a couple hundred points, plus 10. Stefan Bull second, Keen in third, so Keen actually stepped up there in the end. Corey as well. Vaughan, he didn't race today, and he didn't race last time. I'm going to say it again, I'm a bit disappointed. Look at all the entries for this league. We had 52. We had originally had more than 60 people signed up. We've had 52 still registered by the end. And unfortunately, we only had about 15 people actually compete today. So I do encourage those who stopped racing to continue racing, because you know it hurts the fun for the others. Only sign up for a league if you do intend on competing for the length of the season. I know this season was rather drawn out. It was once every 2 weeks and it was an 8-week season, so 16 weeks is a very long drawn out season. So I can understand from some point of view that it's long and it gets a bit boring after some time, or a bit frustrating at least. But I do think as well, a lot of people, since this group that I've been racing with is Aussies and Kiwis, we think V8 Supercars, that's really cool, I want to give that a go, but I don't think a lot of people actually realise how difficult they are to drive. So another tip is just make sure you know what the car is you're driving before you enter with it. It's a bit of fun once you get used to it, but it is a really, really hard car to drive. But yeah, congrats to everyone who did compete and who held out throughout the season. So those results for the season. Can I find the results for that race? No, it's not up to date. I'll try open the web browser. I might get more luck there. Jadier has competed in 3 24-hour races of Spa in the last 3 months. Oh boy. That gets a little bit frustrating when you end up competing at the same track over and over. I remember towards the end of last year, I drove 2 really long races at Suzuka, and then I drove another league race at Suzuka at some point. And I got really burnt out of Suzuka. Suzuka's a really good track, but I think it goes for all the tracks. If you drive it too much, or if you have to drive the same track over and over, it gets a little bit, not boring, but you want to try something new. Alright, let me try to find the results from that race. For the season 2 jump in the Holden, well, I don't know if there will be I don't think we will be driving the V8s anytime soon on iRacing. But, you know, I actually would. I would, if there was a season 2 of the V8s, I would drive the Holden just to give it a go. Why not? I mean, both the cars are physically identical in iRacing, but the visuals are the difference. Okay, do I get the results? Apparently not. Great. Oh, wait, it's updated. You can see it on the screen, can't you? Okay, I think both of them came through. Did they? No, what's this? Okay, this is the first session we had, so let's look at quali. So this is the qualifying results. I managed to squeeze P1 by 1/10 of a second. It was actually a really nice lap. I was happy with that. Bull very close behind, and then the next few drivers struggled to get a solid lap in, and then we had a few didn't actually get a lap in. So that was a 205.8 in qualifying. The track was really hot. It was like 54 degrees or something. Heat 1. This was the results for the Heat 1. I managed to win that one. My fastest time was 2/10 of my qualifying time with a similar temperature track. Bull did struggle a lot in the race though. His race pace was a little bit off compared to the quali pace. Bailey, oh, you know what I forgot to do? Oh, I think, nah, I closed iRacing. I don't get to look at the replay. Damn it. That was my fault. Oh well. That's Heat results, and now we go to the feature results, which is in a separate page. Here we are. Okay, and this is the final results for the Heat race. So I managed to win that with a really big lead. I'm certain there were crashes behind me. I really wish I didn't quit iRacing so I could have seen the replay. But I'm certain there were crashes behind me for the gap to be that big. It's unfortunate because the gap was a lot closer before. I hope at least we had, but I hope some of the other drivers got to get involved with some good battles. There's 2 cars back here. It's separated by 3/10. Another two cars separated by a few tenths, so it looks like there were some battles going on towards the end now. I managed to actually beat my qualifying time in the feature race, but the track was a bit cooler, so that makes more sense. So those are the results. I'm probably gonna end the stream now. Let me just get rid of this real quick. Nothing really fancy to show in the background right now, but thank you all for watching. Yeah. Well, thanks JR, Blood, and everyone who's been watching today. Hopefully catch you again soon. I'm not sure when I'm going to be live streaming again. Not sure what the next league might be, but I will post in the Discord if I'm deciding on driving my next league, so keep an eye on the Discord. The general chat. Anyway guys, I'm gonna go get off now and get ready for some sleep. Hope you all take care. Catch you again soon, hopefully. Right, goodbye for now.